Hi guys, I'm Angie, and today I'm going to show you how I made this foot scrub to wipe my paws. Recently I went on a hike and encountered this foot brush right outside a building that helps you clean off your shoes before entering. And since I go to the park with my dogs every day, I bring back a lot of dirt to the house. So I decided to custom make my own foot scrub for the front porch. I cut the base plate to size using a piece of scrap plywood found in my garage. So after I picked up 4 brushes from the store, I chop off the handles. I cut 2 pieces of 2x6 to use as a wall, supporting the side brushes. Then I did some light sanding. I hopped on the computer and added some text along with 2 paws. I used my Cricut to cut out some stencils for me. Once the stencil was ready, I transferred the vinyl over onto the base plate. I also added painter's tape all around to prevent the paste I'm applying from bleeding out. The technique I planned on doing was creating a paste to apply onto the wood and using a heat gun to burn away that graphic. So the final product would look like the wood was branded with an iron. I used 1 teaspoon of ammonium chloride, 2.5 teaspoons of thicket, and 1/4 cup of warm water to create my wood burning paste. Once the paste was applied and dried, I removed the vinyl and took it outside to burn it using a heat gun. I did some light sanding to get rid of the extra burn surrounding the text and paws. Then I apply white stain. It turns out the stain covered my graphics too much, so I tried to wipe it off with a piece of paper towel. But when I did that, the base plate didn't look white enough. Since my front porch is mostly white and gray, I decided to ditch this wood burning look and stain the base plate completely white. Once my base plate and supporting walls were dry, I went back to cut new vinyls and apply them to the backside. Similar to the previous step of applying wood burning paste, I now apply black paint. If you're also using vinyl as a stencil to paint, I recommend to start from the outside of the vinyl and swipe your brush towards the middle where the text's supposed to be. This way, you won't accidentally lift up the vinyl if it wasn't pressed down hard enough to the wood. Once the paint's dry, I removed the painter's tapes and vinyl. Then I flipped the wood over and temporarily put the brush on to mark where I would put the screw in. I used countersink drill bit to ensure the screws are either flush or sunken with the wood. It was quite challenging to put the screws in from the back and not damage the brush, so I popped the screws out just a tiny bit to make an indentation onto the brush. That way, I can make some pilot holes on the brush and easily attach the base plate to the brush. Then I do the same thing for the side brushes.